Okay, I'm not even... Normally when I stream, I have some dumb bit at the beginning or something like that. But, you know, normally when I stream, it's a Wednesday or a Sunday. Today is neither of those days. Today is a Thursday night at 11:42 p.m. for me personally, and I have to. We all have to. We're all thinking some crazy shit, right? Like, we're all on the same wavelength of, oh my fucking god. Like, I saw the Game Awards was happening, and I was like, hey, that's cool. It probably won't have too much FromSoft shit, and normally the indie shit isn't... Like, it's not that I don't like indie shit. I love indie shit, but I just haven't played a lot of new indie shit. And okay, I've already said the word shit so many times that this VOD is not getting monetized. Don't worry, I wasn't monetized anyways. Anyways, fucking, it's just... I didn't expect them to talk about an entire new game. What? What? What was? What? What? Huh? Okay, now it is still Elden Ring to some degree, right? Like it's still this game, which by the way reminds me, um, in the background I'm just gonna be playing, making a new invasion character because I've been meaning to make a strength build for a very long time, and this is a good excuse to start doing it and start getting all the mindless shit out of the way. Anyways, right? I just like I don't even know what to say. I actually have the fucking trailer open. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got it open here. I don't think we can watch through it all. I don't think YouTube would like that. In fact, I think YouTube would very much hate that. And that would basically just be a reaction video, and I like to think of myself as a little better than that. Not by much, but just a little bit better. So, instead, I'm just gonna kind of, hapless scrub. I'm sorry, buddy. You're toasted. I'm just gonna talk about things, and when I feel like it's relevant, I'm gonna go back to this, okay? When I feel like it's relevant. I don't even have organized talking points or anything. I have no, I just want to talk, okay? That's all that's that's all there is to it, yo. I want to fucking I just want to talk about it cuz like okay, first off, Elden Ring made FromSoft a whole lot of bank. That is evidently undeniable, right? It got a lot of people's eyes on FromSoft, more than there even was before, which is insane. Um, and because of how much attention it garnered, it's like I was always wondering, like, what the fuck are they gonna do next? You know, because after like Dark Souls 3, they is gonna be controversial. I think I go Vagabond because I want certain weapons that require dexterity. Anyways, after they did that, they got a whole bunch of eyes on them, and it's like, what do you do next? Like, trying to one-up Elden Ring is, I'm not going to say a fool's errand, because obviously there's plenty of critiques for literally anything, any media that's made ever. That's just how the world works. And B, it's big, like big, big, like holy, like Mondo, like fucking massive. You do not make a game like Elden Ring. Um, you know what? That name makes sense. I forgot the R. There we go. You do not make a game like that quickly. You just don't. So, the fact that they are using Elden Ring as a jump-off point to make something else so that they don't have to spend a shit ton of time, making an entirely fresh map or whatever is kind of dope. Because if you... Hold on. Time to bring up the trailer! Okay, here it is. This is just like these are just areas in Elden Ring, as far as I'm aware. Now, could I name all of them perfectly? No, I'm not that much of a fucking nerd. But I know there was at least one area that I recognize. Fucking... Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Here we are. This is just fucking... This is just... What do you call it? This is just Limgrave, innit? Weeping Peninsula... No, that's not the Weeping Peninsula. This is... Wait, or is it? I can't tell, because it looks like they fucked with shit. Wait, this... Hold on, did I watch the trailer and just, like, completely unbeknownst to me? like just not know where shit actually is. Because a lot of these areas are clearly like this area is clearly the area that I had over here is clearly Limgrave. Okay, it's got. I mean, this is gonna sound dumb, but it's got the same color grass, right? It's got the same kind of things. The ruins all strewn about. This is just fucking Limgrave. This. Oh, sorry, spider ass. Fucking probably. I want to say Kaled, but actually, like I don't know. I mean, there would need to be some lore behind like the rot, scarlet rot infesting some other place in fucking entirely. Which I don't know if that's the thing. I don't know if that's the move. 2025 is gonna be a hype year. That is so true, Onion. But first of all, this shot is also just so ominous. I love that. I love that shit. What else did I want to mention while we're here? Just like briefly. Yeah, but all these areas like are places we already know. The fucking lighting here. Okay, hold on. Quality is shit. Um, the lighting here is quite evidently, fucking. Wait, yeah, Laernia. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, I don't know what the fucking Zamor Knight is doing in Laernia, but that brings me to the next thing I wanted to mention. All right, fucking. The game is a roguelite? I've been hearing down to the grapevine. I don't know, somebody sent me a post on Twitter and you know, if anything's believable in the modern era, it's got to be that. But right, it's a roguelite, which is kind of insane to me personally because that is like, hold on, okay? Next to Souls-likes, my next most played games are roguelites. For instance, I have almost 500 hours in Dead Cells. I have, okay, I'm not about to say Binding of Isaac like 15 million hours, because I know a lot of people have played that game. And if you really think about it, my hours in roguelikes and roguelites are kind of weak. But I got like 130 in Dungreed. I've played almost 60 of Gungeon, and I have barely scratched the surface of it. But I fucking love Gungeon. I also started playing a lot of Rabbit Hole recently, which is a free one that is really fun to play. That is a very good challenge. It's like Gungeon but 2D. Not important, the specifics of all those, but that is like my favorite. That is like the genre. I love that shit. I love that shit so much. Sam saying, I don't like how we barely see any new enemies. I guess that is one thing you could look at, but to me, it's not as much of an issue because I'm wondering, like, oh, bad parry. Like in my brain, I'm just like, okay, yeah, clearly the point of it is the remixing shit, right? Because, going back to this. The point is they're just remixing shit. I mean, plenty of people have already pointed this out, and I even make fun of it in my thumbnail. But where is my fucking boy? My guy. Yeah, there he is. That's just Nameless King. That that is Dark Souls 3 secret super boss Nameless King. Gwyn's firstborn kid looking ass. So, while we haven't seen any new enemies, and it's all, like, remixed shit, I don't know. It's like, I'm so on the fence about that, because it depends. If they sell this as, like, a, like, full fucking priced game, and there isn't, like, insane gameplay, like, mechanical changes, then yeah, that would be kind of stupid. They're selling the same thing to you, but it's like a fucking roguelike mod for it or something. That would be kind of cringe. But, first of all, I don't know what the deal is with selling it, and how they're going to go about it. I also don't know what the deal is with how they're going to be incorporating the bosses. Like, are they going to remix the fights a little bit? Are they going to give them different arenas? On top of that, are they... Because there are set characters in this game. You choose characters to play. You choose characters to play in the game, right? You have, like, this lady who looks like a crit fisher, who I will probably play almost exclusively because, I mean, come the fuck on. I just want to parry, motherfucker. The new movement looks sick. So true. This dude can glide, and there's a dude who has like a... Where's the guy with the halberd? Look at this shit. Also, this is her crit fishing. Look at this! Look at this. I'll mute it so I don't get fucking demonetized. Look at this shit! What the fuck? Also, there was a bit in the trailer, oh, where was it? Was it near the end? I think it was. Here? No. Here? No. Okay, maybe it was earlier. But there was a bit in the trailer I noticed the movement. There was like some Sekiro-ass jump. Which got me thinking, like, yeah, they incorporated more movement into, like, they incorporated a lot more movement into this game compared to the Souls series. But there wasn't as much compared to Sekiro. Evidently, it's kind of hard to balance an experience that involves PvP around somebody who can grappling hook everywhere. I'm not saying it couldn't be done. I'm saying, you know, I don't blame them for not wanting to try. But, like, there was a specific fucking moment I saw. Hold on. No, it's not that. It was a really short-ass clip. Was it here? Yeah, that! That right there. That's just a fucking, like, wall get-up. That's just like a wall jump, like... That's literally a movement in Sekiro. You can do that in Sekiro. That's just a thing you can do. Isn't that fucking, like, exploring around the Elden Ring map and fighting Elden Ring-style enemies, but with the ability to move like you can in Sekiro? That is awesome. That goes so insanely hard to me. Also, hold on. I've been severely neglecting chat. But yeah, Sam, Onion, Abo, it's nice to see you all. The remixing stuff, Nameless King didn't show any new moves. Centipede Demon was always a flailing mess. I mean, yeah, but to be fair, we saw like 5 seconds of them. We don't know if they're remixing them or if they're just remixing the areas or the arenas or what they're doing. Like, we don't know what they're doing. But maybe it's just because... Okay, I have been afraid so many times that From Software was gonna like fuck something up. Was gonna make it so the next game they made was just like absolutely awful. And I know not everybody likes how open world Elden Ring is. I think they hit with it though. I think Elden Ring's open world fucking slaps. I think it goes very hard. I don't think it was a bad thing that they did that. I think it made the game better. I think it was better for it. Especially because a lot of their games up to that point, well, they had been sort of, you know, loose in how you could explore the map in the order, except for Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was a little bit more streamlined. Not entirely, but a little bit more. Getting off topic. But Elden Ring was such a deviation from that, like, old shit that they had been doing that I was so fucking happy to try and move around and, you know, run around on Torrent and find a bunch of the enemies and bosses at different times of day and, like, you know, little things like how the enemies patrol differently. And it's not like other games haven't done that. Clearly all that has been done. But seeing FromSoft do it, it just puts a smile on my face because they're so good at doing shit, like, well. Or at least they do shit in a way that I like it, right? So when it comes to the next FromSoft game and what they're doing, I have been skeptical before. I was skeptical about, you know, way back when they... Well, it's not like way back, but when the Sekiro trailer came out and all we had was Shadows Die Twice and nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Like, I was like, it seems a little off, and then there were people talking about how the game wasn't going to be multiplayer, and I was like, oh, fuck, dude, like, that's all I do in Dark Souls 3, because that was before Elden Ring came out. And Dark Souls Remastered, all I fucking do is invade, and I make invasion builds, and that's, like, my thing, and, I mean, I like the PvE, but I don't know if it's gonna be, like, for me to just do only that. And then, little did I know, my ass was pleasantly surprised. Now, have I beaten Sekiro? No. Owl's a bitch-ass motherfucker. However, my time with that game, and the time I spent playing it was, like, I fucking adored it, okay? I didn't stop playing that game because I didn't like that game. I stopped playing that game because I got very busy doing other things. Which reminds me, I want to go back to that game, but I kind of want to do it on stream. Could I have just played Sekiro right now instead? I mean, I guess, but meh. Meh. I don't think I'd be able to focus while playing Sekiro. I can turn my brain off a little bit more while playing Elden Ring and just talk. Sekiro, that game requires fucking brain power. And I fucking... yeah, I loved that game. I loved that game for what it was when it came out, and even now. It's a fun-ass experience that... while I might be bad at video games, is one I intend to conquer someday. Yeah. My point is, FromSoft has done a lot of shit that has made me go like, I don't know if they're going to be able to stick the landing on this one, or I don't know if I'm going to like that it's like this, but I think I would hate FromSoft's shit more if they stayed very stale. If they never changed up what they were doing, if they always... like, if we just had Dark Souls, you know, 1, 2, and 3, and then we got, you know, Dark Souls 3, 2, and then we got fucking, Dark Souls 4, and then we got, like, Modern Warfare, etc., you know what I mean? I'm trying to make a joke here. I don't know if it's landing, but y'all, you get the point, right? You get the point. Like, the fact that they did, you know, Demon's Souls, and then they made Dark Souls, which was, done with similar ideas. And then after that, they made Dark Souls 2, which revamped and remixed a whole bunch of their shit. And then they did Bloodborne, which fucking a huge community of people adore Bloodborne for a good reason. That game's fun as fuck. Again, I haven't beat it because I don't have a PS4. That's not for a lack of trying, though. Okay? That is not for a lack of trying. Whenever I've had that game at my fingertips, I've been just playing it and, like, doing nothing else. Which is why it's a dangerous game. Oh my god, and that game's PvP looks like so much fucking fun. I'm not gonna say I liked the idea that you had to blood gem farm, but again, not all these games are perfect. FromSoft isn't perfect, but they tend to deliver things in a way that I think hit. I think they do a good job. Your main concern is that it's supposed to be multiplayer, then I'm screwed. The way it looked is that, I'm not sure, right? Because it looks like they're really selling the fact that it's all of these people doing it together and it's like a co-op experience. Where presumably... Shut the fuck up, nobody cares, dude.
Could you help us out, Cully?
Oh, fucking fine, I'll help you out. Right. But a lot of people don't like how Elden Ring has the whole ordeal
I was pushed out and I ended...
where you can, I don't know, get invaded. People don't like invasions, okay? But the game is kind of balanced around it because otherwise summoning... your friends would be way, way, way too strong in this game because they can basically do it all for free. They can come with gear that's way later than yours, and they can be way higher level, and they can, you know, already fuck everything up. They might already know everything, too. A knowledge advantage is always a thing, although that's kind of unavoidable. That's just how the world works. But it's like those people who are looking for that kind of experience where they could just do co-op and just fight things with their friends, I'm assuming that is what they're going for here. Balancing a game around that idea without having to worry about, what is it? Without having to worry about just, like, really, sorry, losing my words. Without having to worry about the sort of difficulties that worrying about a whole shit ton of players would bring to a game like that, right? Also, did I get Torrent yet? And I'm just being silly? No, I didn't get Torrent yet. Do we get Torrent at the next race? I forget. I don't have that many hours in this game. That's a lie. I have 400 hours in this game. But I still definitely do not know when the fuck you get Torrent. Can I just steal your horse? I know I can, but, like, it's funny to imagine, right? Oh, damn, that block hitbox is here for a while. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. As usual, I get it. But my brain is racing. There's so much shit to think about. Yeah, but if the experience can be balanced around the fact that you're playing co-op, or around the fact that you specifically won't have phantoms, right? Then it's easier to balance things around that. Like, maybe if you go in with one character, the bosses maybe not just have less HP, maybe there are certain attacks they don't have because, or certain there are tweaks in their AI because the way their AI would be designed normally would be to handle multiple people. Whereas, I mean, I guess they could do that in the normal game too, right? Oh, they probably do that. Okay, let me think about this a little bit harder. I guess they can balance the normal enemies and areas a little bit easier, though. Yeah. See, I'm kind of figuring this out as I go. I'm just hype. I'm just hype, okay? I don't want to talk. I need to talk. So what's the difference between the roguelikes and roguelites? Wrong person to ask. However, Google does exist. I honestly have no fucking clue though. I've never bothered figuring it out. Roguelike versus roguelite. I've definitely Googled this before. This is the very first result on Google. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. To sum up, roguelike games constitute a genre that has to strictly adhere to certain characteristics, of which the most important are permadeath, procedurally generated maps, and turn-based combat. Roguelite games, on the other hand, usually take these roguelike mechanics and blend them with other genres. So that was probably the least helpful explanation of all time, because last time I checked, Dead Cells is a fucking roguelike, and so is Gungeon, and those games don't have turn-based combat. So that didn't help. My guess is that people just use the roguelite term because, I don't know, maybe it's more generally applicable. It's just, like, easier to slap on things and people will get it. Just a guess, just a guess. I'm not entirely sure. Also, I've been doing this entire thing without music, and that is criminal. Let me get some music on here so we can actually fucking jam out to something. I started stream, like, it just, like, instantly, because I was like, oh my fucking god. Like, I literally made a thumbnail, and then that was, like, it. Phew. How's the Elden Bling, in your opinion, from the trailer? Oh my god, the fucking fits all the characters got? I mean, we can just look at them. That's the wrong thing. That is the roguelike versus roguelite. But, like, yeah, the fits are on point for the characters, obviously. It's gonna be interesting to note, though, because I don't know how they're gonna do, I'm not sure how they're gonna do things like defense. Like, they're gonna be able to tailor, characters' HP and defense more, because presumably, will you be able to equip different armor? We don't know, right? We don't actually know if you'll be able to equip different armor. Maybe in the levels that you find, because it's like a roguelite, right? You find armor, you can equip the armor. Does anyone know about how that's gonna fucking function? Isn't the Game Awards going on right now? Yeah? I don't care about the rest of it, though. This is more important. Frankly, this is more important. Oh my god. Also, Astrobot won. I don't know what Astrobot won, but that game looked fun. So congratulations. But yeah, like, are you going to be able to find weapons and shit in the levels and use that? Because I don't think they show the characters changing weapons. But I haven't done, like, a super-duper deep dive into this. Because this character has a dagger, right? Also, this flame right here, this flame that goes across everything, is the same flame from Putrescent Knight? What the fuck? This thing has a spell you can get from it. It has a spell you can get from this fucking remembrance. Hold on, let me turn down the music a little bit. Where is it? Will supply or a vortex of the putrescent. Is it this? Is it this I'm thinking of? Hold on, is this timestamped? Ah, it's so loud! Death sorceries, finger sorceries, moon sorceries, gravity sorceries, shadow sorceries. Hold up. I can't full screen! You piece! Okay, well. Fuck! Ah, fine. I'll just find a video of somebody using it. And how will I do that? I'll go to best YouTuber of all time. Not sponsored. Love Saint Riot. This guy used it in his most recent video, so I can just go here, Is this a bit of a roundabout way to go about showing this? Yes. Yes, it is. Also, sorry for the ads. I don't have premium. Here, look at Croc instead, because y'all don't need to be filled with Canadian propaganda about the fact that you should totally go to Tim Hortons, which doesn't exist where you live. Which, by the way, you should be thankful for. I'm not gonna lie. Timmy's kind of mid. Their donuts are nice. That's about it. Anyways, Croc. You just keep doing Croc things, okay? I'm gonna search through the video really quick. Maybe listen to St. Ryan's sexy voice just a little. See? Sexy St. Ryan. Scrolling. You didn't get a kill with it at the end of the video. I swear to God, this is gonna be worth it, okay? This is absolutely gonna be worth it. Yeah, this. Okay, hold up. Thank you, Croc. God, I didn't grab water before the stream. My voice is fucking cooked. But this.
You got the updated version for like
massive
a much
putrescence.
cheaper price. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Other people.
Then boom, that exact fire. That's the fucking fire of. That's the fire of the fucking. That's that putrescent fire type shit. So yeah, I don't know why that's relevant. I'm not particularly savvy to all of the lore, other than, I mean, I can read this. I'm not blind. In ages long past, death was burned by ghost flame. Even the remains of tainted flesh were given equal treatment in death. So it's ghost flame. Oh, so it's ghost flame. Okay, good to know. It just, like, looks a little bit quirky. Anyways, so yeah, that's what you're fucking dealing with. You're going and getting ghost flame, I guess. Excuse me. And that's pretty cool. Probably. It also makes me wonder. I wonder if what is the dude called? Like the Lord of Night, right? Night guy that you go beat to shit, presumably, behind the funny doors. Like here, right? Yeah. Lord of Night. Also, where the fuck is this? This looks like a texture error. I have screenshots of my Dark Souls 3 bugging and it looking all, like, white, like this, with just shading. This is exactly what it looks like. It also looks a lot like... I don't know, when I saw all the white and shit, my brain thought the Divine Gate, but that's just because the top of, the place's name that I can't pronounce. You know what I mean? Where Promised Concert Radon is. This, it kind of gave me vibes of that. Now that I'm looking at it more slowly, though, or more carefully, I don't know what the fuck it gives me vibes of. Almost like the fucking Three Fingers door. That's probably not what it is. It's definitely, like, this sort of pocket dimension galaxy type shit, though. Yeah. Like... Pocket dimension, yeah. Do you think we're getting new lore? Well, or we're obviously getting new lore. We can't not be getting new lore. Although, it's... I don't know how, like... Very... How do I put this? I don't know how, like, directly associated with Elden Ring's lore it's going to be. Because I imagine we're going to learn things about the game that happen to also be in Elden Ring that give us more context. But... Whoops, forgot you jumped there. But what's worth noting to me is that I don't think they're gonna make, like, the Dark Souls bosses canon in Elden Ring. That doesn't make much fucking sense unless you subscribe to that one theory. That one absolutely insane theory from back in the day when people were talking about, You remember the... I don't know if anyone else remembers this, but the theory that every single FromSoft game is linked, lore-wise, together? Y'all know that one? The bit is that Demon Souls, when Demon Souls ends, I'm trying to remember what the fuck happens. Basically, Demon Souls ending, game ends, everything, like, goes to shit, and then y'all jumped out of the air. And then immediately that would go into Dark Souls 1, which goes into 2, which goes into 3, and then after 3, you end up inside the painting, and then the painting could be, like, I don't know, Bloodborne or something, right? And then after the painting, you get out of the fucking Hunter's Dream, who knows, maybe you wake up in Elden Ring, or whatever. It was something along those lines. It's one of those theories that's like, hey, that's cool, and that sounds neat, but I don't think the Soulsborne Elden Ring Kiro lore is meant to be that. That seems a little bit... Like, how can I put this? Somebody says that to me, and I'm like, hey, that sounds dope, but how do you not think that doesn't sound like 8 tons of copium? About just wanting it all to be connected. Because that's kind of what it feels like. Yeah. My main point is, that is a really cool idea. And a great, like, concept that will get more lore related to, we'll get more lore related to Elden Ring, which we almost certainly will, because there's just Elden Ring characters and bosses and shit that's going to be in it. Even just, like, a certain boss's arena looking a certain way might give more context towards, you know, how they got there, why they're in the Lands Between, or what happens. Or maybe some remix of the boss has them fighting alongside somebody else. Like, I remember Sam was mentioning earlier, like, what if, it was DS2 bosses. It was the Fume Knight and some other guy.
Greeting.
And it's like, shut up, nobody cares. Hold on, let me get this quote exactly right, because I'm not a Dark Souls 2, fucking nerd. Remixed Velstadt and Fume Knight, fighting together as the brothers they once were. See, that would be fucking dope. That shit would go so hard.
I am afraid. I can play
Listen, you don't need to rub it in, okay?
to the foot of the earth. Then it's settled.
I saw one which says each Elden Ring ending turns into each of the other games.
I bequeath.
Wait, what?
Use it. It was something
That sounds insane! It's like the Age of Moonlight turns into, like, Bloodborne or something because of the moon presence. Or something like that. I don't need blue right now, because we're not invading anytime soon. Shut up! Yeah. No, that is some insane theories that they exist, but, you know, they're theories. They're in the minds of the people. People do be thinking about them. Anyways, let's finally get Torrent. I put Torrent on the wrong side. Sorry, buddy. There we go. Frenzied Flame is the Age of Fire. Yeah. Or maybe, I don't know. I didn't see the theory that Fat Guy's talking about, but, you know, if she's talking about what I think she's talking about, then I think I know. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, we're good. Oh. Yoink. Yeah, other things that I'm hyped for. I'm hyped to see how they implement RPG elements, because I've played a decent amount of roguelikes/lights, but none of them tend to have RPG elements, I don't think. Like, I guess in Dead Cells you technically kind of level up with the different scrolls to go into specific stats, but it's not the same as having this. You know what I mean? It's not the same as having all these options and all these weapons with specific requirements and all that shit. Is leveling up even going to be in the game? Is collecting runes even going to be in the fucking game? Who knows? Maybe they don't have that. Maybe all the characters are just set. They're probably not entirely set in stone, but, you know, maybe that's how they... Maybe they're, like, mostly set in stone? Because, see, this is the thing I'm wondering. Is, like, I wonder if you can get... I mentioned this earlier about different weapons, but I wonder if you can get different, like, armor. Or, sorry, different armor, but I wonder if you can get, like, different weapons. Or maybe one of them casts spells. Can you get different spells? Because we didn't see any of the people in the trailer using spells, did we? I don't think we did. And it would be really weird if they, you know, made another Elden Ring game and there was just nobody casting spells. Maybe you can, like, find spells, and if they're for the right character, you can use them or some shit like that. Or maybe you'd find spells for your character because it's a roguelite, sorry. They can tailor it to specific one. Also, how are they going to deal with, like, random generation? Is it going to be, like, are they just going to randomize, like, enemy placements or some shit?
Can you hear me?
Like, how are they going to do all that?
I'm stuck. Hello?
Shut the fuck up, Alexander. I got you.
What are you playing at?
Oh my fucking god. Move your fat ass! Bruh! I swear to fucking god. No? What the fuck does it take to get this guy out of here? Isn't it you just hit him?
I am these. My just give and I'll don't dally. Give it your all.
I just hit you like 18 times. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. My throat wants to die. It's fine. I know I didn't need it. The throat's optional.
Why?
Thanks, buddy.
I doesn't.
Yeah, but like hold on. Let's go back to the trailer really quick. Let's just go back to this. Where were we? Where did I right, it's over here. Like most of the characters in and of themselves seem set. So also, who the fuck is this? Does anybody recognize this character? I don't specifically. Maybe I'm just stupid.
Tragedy must be averted.
Like, I feel like that voice is very recognizable. I don't know who it is, though, specifically. Like, I feel like if I were to guess, I'd just get it wrong. Not gonna lie, Seekers of Redemption goes hard. The character title also. I think that's Firekeeper in Dark Souls 3. I mean, you know, she's got the mask going on, so maybe. This is a Mornite just chilling here is crazy. Also, fucking, it looks like there's a downed system in the game? Like, right? This person gets, you know, Zamor Ice Stormed, eats shit and dies, happens to the best of us. And then is down on the ground, presumably waiting to be rezzed or some shit? And then, you know, Great Axe Wielder does what Great Axe Wielder gonna do. Yo, jumping R2s are still in the game. Giant hammer and giant axe players rejoice. Also, this whole bit where you get to actually, like, what is this, a parkour section? Like, that almost looks like some Breath of the Wild shit. That's insane. Oh my fucking god. That... Dude, I want to... Oh my god, I hope it doesn't cost an arm and a leg because I really want to play it and my ass is broke. My ass is broke! But, I will say, if I'm getting roguelite Elden Ring, I don't care how much that shit costs. I will go sell 1, 2, 3 kidneys. Not mine, of course. But, like, I'll do anything it takes to get that game. I will have it. Especially if y'all don't know, I've been on a Noita kick recently. That is one of the roguelikes of all time. A great example of how a lot of the time roguelikes can be made better by... or not made better, but roguelikes don't have to have some form of permanent progression to make themselves better. Just knowledge and skill carrying you farther is, like, super dope. And, like, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna have, like... Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna have, like, spells you can unlock. Because I don't remember seeing, like, any spells in this entire thing. Which maybe I was just very blind. Okay, that's Zamor Ice Storm, but it's being used by an enemy. Like, I remember this, like, the grappling hook shit. That's dope. Doesn't look like a spell, though. These, all the things look like Ashes of War. Like, this looks like an Ash of War, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, Ashes of War are basically spells. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and say they aren't, because they kind of are. In this game, at least. Also, Flame Vent. Sekiro players rejoice. Flame Vent's back. Also, that is just Centipede Demon. I know it was mentioned earlier, but look at this guy. They brought him in. Which, I think this is the first time I'm actually getting a good look at Centipede Demon, because when I fought this bitch in Dark Souls 1, yo, I was so scared. I've never actually fought Centipede Demon, like, for real, in Dark Souls 1. I pulled the strat where you get him to grab you and fall out of the map. I never actually fought this boss. Oh, fuck. When is it coming out again? We just know 2025. Yeah, that's all we know. Which is crazy, because that means we're gonna get... you know... 3 Elden Ring games before Silksong comes out? You can't tell me Shadow of the Erdtree is an entirely different game. I won't accept it. Sorry. I know, everyone in my Discord server is like, that's a reuse joke! Shut the It was funny the first time, okay? It's at least a little funny the second time. By the third time, you start to wear the bit out. Then you gotta wait a year and bring it back. And let me be absolutely clear. A year from now, I will still be making jokes about how Silksong hasn't come out yet. Sorry. Nah. Surely Silksong will come out in the next 2 years, right? You know, I've never actually found D over here before. This is the first time I've ever seen this fucker outside the round table hold. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I don't know what I expected. I love the internet. Silksong is coming out next year, by the way. Is it? Did they announce that at the Game Awards? Is that for real? Aboclab says in the chat, my dad is the Hollow Knight. He told me. Oh, okay. Well, if your dad is the Hollow Knight, you know. I don't know if dude is on speaking terms with Hornet, but at the very least, you know, he's been around the block when it comes to Hollow Nest and knowing about such individuals. So I have to believe you. Why am I killing the Tibia Mariner? It's a great question. I haven't really thought through why I'm doing anything with this character yet. I'm just kind of playing the game. And you know what? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, boat guy. I wonder if there's going to be more than 3 characters you can play as. Like, I wonder if there's going to be, like, more unlockable characters. Because when I think roguelikes, like, for instance, excuse me. For instance, in Gungeon, you get, you know, the convict, you get the marine, you get the, pilot, and you get the hunter, or huntress, sorry. And then, oh my, I need to get water. Sorry. Fuck! Oh, I can't talk. But you get those 4, and then you can also find, other characters like the gunslinger. Etc. I was gonna say the rat, but I think that's a set bonus. You don't unlock the rat. Sorry, I'm locked in. Very intense boss fight right here. You gotta understand. I cannot break my concentration for even an instance. Also, my throat is gonna die if I keep talking. So, just let me finish this and then go get a glass of water. Okay, there we go. And then fuck you. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, they die anyways. Death root. That's what I get, right? Yes. Cool. And then we'll go down in a hole, because why not? Who doesn't love being in a hole? I swear there was a hole around here somewhere. Where the fuck? Dude. Dude. Dude! Nar. Wait, there is. I swear to God, I passed it. Is it not over here? Am I tripping, yo? Okay, we'll just run away from the bad skeletons instead. Oh, it's probably over there. My keyboard or... Oh, where the gameplay at? Fuck! Okay, sorry. Whoops, whoops. Forgot to switch back. Oh, I can't go down there anyways. Okay, whatever. We'll just chill here. Next to the puppies. Okay. Yeah, but in games there tend to be a lot of... In a lot of those games, there tend to be a fair few unlockable characters. But maybe they'll only make 3 because it's only unlockable... There's only 3 characters that are unlockable. Sorry, I know I was just on this screen for like a second, but I want to go back to it because I want to be like... This character looks crazy. This character also, can I mention, the flame vent that I was talking about earlier is also a fucking pile bunker. It's a flame pile bunker. Look at that. Look at that. It's literally a pile bunker. That's so cool. That is so fucking badass. Yo, I don't know which of these characters I'm gonna play. Who are y'all gonna play? I really want to play the crit fish. The crit fish lady, obviously, because I love crit fishing. But like, you know, I love being the backstabbing son of a bitch. That is me. She's literally me. But consider flying, for an instance, if you will. You know? Consider pile bunker for a second, if you will. You know? That blue dude is gonna be my main, no doubt. I don't blame you, Onion. They all look cool. They all look fucking dope. Now, I didn't even mention the big axe dude, but like, do I really need to justify how great giant axes are when I'm literally making a strength build? Like, come on. Of course the big axes hit. Of course they're fucking swag. Everyone knows this. Can I get down here? Yes, yes I can. A little late to warn me about that if I already jumped off the cliff game. Yeah, I'm wondering how open world do you think it's going to be? Because there's no way they just remix an entire open world and then just have you run about it, right? How are they going to, like, condense the levels into smaller things? Are they just going to take, like, some of the area, like, world dungeons, like your Stormvale Castle, your... Oh, excuse me. Your Stormvale Castle, your, Railucaria, sort of, you know, study area, school, that's what I'm looking for. Like, I can't fucking figure out. Also, 8 heroes in total, I think. Where'd you hear that from? Or did you just, like, count like a smart person, and I just didn't? Because there's Bird Dude. That's the blue helmet. Yeah, this is Bird Dude. That's the dude who can glide. There's this guy. Yeah, there's actual Bird Dude, which also insane. I don't know if anyone else clocked this. But that guy is just a bird. That's not a helmet. That is a bird. That's not, like, fancy for show wings. That is a bird. That is just an avian creature with a large halberd. What is it with birds and having halberds? I can't think of any other examples. My brain just thinks that they stereotypically have fucking halberds. But yeah, that... Obviously, there's Crit Lady, who will, like I said, probably be my main. And then there's Axe Dude. No. Where? They don't really show him till like the very end. That's you're the bird. Okay, we saw him for a second. Okay, he's right here. Yeah, that guy. Birdly got an Elden Ring. Birdly has a halberd. No idea who Birdly is, but I will take your word for it. Yoink. Yoink. Maybe I should go to Weeping Peninsula first. Sorry, I'm forgetting my order of operations in this game. Wait, why did I talk to you? I already have Torrent and all the cool shit. I don't particularly need to.
He will wait well.
Later. There's no freaking way you've never played Deltarune. I've never played Deltarune, no. I'm not sure. I think I've told this story before, or I've told this bit before. But my whole bit with Deltarune is when I heard it was coming out, I'd already played Undertale, and I heard it was coming out in parts. And I was like, oh, I'll just wait for the full thing to be out, and then I'll play it. Little did I know how long that was gonna fucking take. That was after, like, the first part had, like, just come out, and so my ass was like, oh, it's fine. Like, even if I have to wait, like, 3 years, I'll just play it then. I think it is 6 years later now? Or something like that. And there's only 2 Deltarune parts out, maybe 3? I don't know, I haven't been keeping that much track of it. How did you not get spoiled? I don't know what to tell you. I was in the Undertale fandom for like a little bit, and by that I mean I just like watched a bunch of comic dubs and didn't talk to anybody. But that's kind of like my normal everyday life, except without the comic dubs part. So, you know, this great strat of being antisocial tends to not get me spoiled most of the time. Also, nobody around me played the game, which sounds a little bit, you know, a little bit contrary to what I just said, because I just said that I didn't talk to anyone. And, listen, I didn't talk to many cool people. And cool people play Deltarune. Or at least a fair few cool people play Deltarune. But yeah, I haven't played it yet. Which I probably should. Also, I'm joking. I think people who didn't play Deltarune are cool. I love you all. I don't think any of them are watching the stream anyways, but, you know. I gotta play that game. Especially because, like, everything Toby Fox has done that I've seen is, like, gold, right? Did I just go in a fucking circle? Damn, I'm good at video games. Ow. Brother, I never even touched Deltarune or Undertale. TM. For real? I feel like Undertale is one of those games. You don't have to play it. But if you at all care about video games or indie games in the modern era, then you should. Because it's inspired so much shit. And then by, you know, the same logic, everyone should have to go play... everyone should have to go play Yume Nikki, because it inspired Undertale. And then by the same logic, everybody should go play LSD Simulator for, like, the fucking PS1. But, you know, I haven't played that one yet, so I'm not going to bully you if you haven't played it. Also, I don't know if I'll play it. But Yume Nikki is a good game. Why the fuck did I even go this way? Y'all, okay, let's think. What is the first weapon we want to use? Let's use the Lord Sworn. So let's get 2 more strength. Let's level up and get 2 more strength. This build's probably going to level 80, by the way. Not tonight, obviously, but we'll get there. Hot take: Megalovania is worse than Death by Glamour. I would agree, but the Homestuck Megalovania is really good. For those uninitiated, Toby Fox is a version of Megalovania in, like, he's done 3 different ones, I think, maybe 4, for different projects that he's worked on. And he did one for Homestuck, and it was really fucking good. Like, really fucking good. Okay, I kind of figured I'd fat roll with that. I don't have any different armor though. So whatever, I'll just take the helmet off. I must be able to parry. It's mandatory. Yeah, we're good. Part where Sans air quotes befriends your mother is pretty awesome. In Deltarune? What the fuck? I didn't know Deltarune was one of those games. Damn. Okay, Toby. Took a bit of a turn after Undertale. That was quick. Oh, fuck. No, but I don't want to stray too off topic for this stream specifically, because there's obviously a very specific objective, sorry, to this stream, and it is to talk about the new Elden Ring trailer. And yeah, I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but I'm kind of glad that they are using Elden Ring. I can see a lot of people being unhappy about this, the fact that they are using more fucking Elden Ring shit. You know, it's like, oh, it's a lot of the Elden Ring map, and it's a lot of the Elden Ring lore, characters, and enemies and bosses, and they're also using DS3 bosses, and Dark Souls 1, and presumably Dark Souls 2. Frankly, if we don't get some Dark Souls 2 love in that game, I'm gonna be mad. I'm not like the #1 DS2 fucking fangirl or whatever, but I think it would be cool. I personally think it would be nice. Because Dark Souls 2 has a lot of cool shit in it that I just haven't played yet. But yeah, presumably all of the Souls games are getting some love. I wonder if, I mean, if the Souls games are getting some love and being in it, why not like Sekiro bosses? Like, why not fight Guardian Ape? Wouldn't that be fucking sick? They already seem to have a little bit of the movement, you know? Oh, fuck, I wonder, dude. I wonder. It would be so cool. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Yeah, but the fact they're reusing shit does not make me that mad. And the fact they're reusing the Elden Ring IP for this specifically does not make me mad. I think they did such a fucking supermassive project with Elden Ring, and they should use the world that they have created that is so fucking massive and so expansive with so much cool shit in it. And I'm not saying, you know, beat the horse to death and just keep using it over and over and over and over and over and over again. But to me, this world is still pretty fresh, especially a lot of the DLC areas. I don't know where anything is in this game. I think that's pretty evident. But I have, like, checks hours, to be specific. I have 475 hours in this game. And I still don't know where, like, half the fucking shit is. Like, actually, I don't know where, like, you know, probably, like, 3/4 of the shit in this game is. There's so many nooks and crannies of this map I've never even been to. I've played that much, and I've never been to the Halig Tree. I've never even been to the fucking snowfield. Like, I've never been to, like, the Midro Mansion or anything like that either. Like, a lot of the DLC I haven't explored yet. Like, there is such an unbelievable amount of world in this world that them still using it and just, like, remixing it, like, I'm so good with that, yo. I'm so good with that. I love that. Pot acquired. Also, let's sell some of these before I forget. Not because I, like, need to or whatever, just because I kind of want. I don't really want the Bastard Sword, because I can use that in Dark Souls 3. Is it the same? Probably not, but whatever. Scale armor also might go hard, because it's a little lighter, I think. I don't want the iron helmet, it looks kind of cringe. I'll probably throw a crossbow on this build. Maybe? Also got a small shield in case I need it. Because I really just want it for parries, right? is this thing lighter or heavier? Yeah, it's lighter. Can I wear this now? Not gonna lie, this hat kind of looks cringe. I need a new hat. Yeah, whatever. TBH, I was a little disappointed that Night Rain wasn't an RPG. But the more I think about it being a roguelike, the more it piques my interest. Yeah, they've done a bunch of stuff that's RPGs before, right? So, I'm wondering if... Sorry? Oh god, that sneeze snuck up on me and it was already too late to press the mute button. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm curious how much of their shit keeps RPG elements in it, because, like, so much FromSoft stuff has been RPG dependent, or at least build dependent, right? Like, Armored Core isn't an RPG, right? But it is, like, it doesn't have an RPG style like character creator, but it is a game where you make builds, right? Where you construct a character and design them around certain objectives. And except instead of the character being, you know, some god-slaying nerd, it's a person, or it's a robot that a person's piloting. A super ultra massive, giant, cool, dope-ass shit robot. Still a robot, though. So yeah, they've always been good at making it so build-making feels like you're making something cool. And roguelites tend to have that, but they also tend to have it in a weird way where it's kind of like you get a build and you make do with it. Like, that happens a lot of the time in Risk of Rain and Risk of Rain 2. You just kind of get items and you have to make do with what it does, you know? But they synergize well enough that most of the time when you're getting items, there's enough, like, build fixing in that game that you can kind of make cool builds and have it function, right? You know, I'd say the same thing for Gungeon, but Gungeon is more so just, like, get good. Not gonna lie. I don't know, maybe it's like that. But I'm so hyped to see what the variety is. Also, hold on, Abo's saying, I mean, if you have a huge world like Elden Ring, you gotta let the players get the most of it. Yeah, exactly. Well, Ozzy, as much as I'd love to spend all night here, I really need to sleep. I'm gonna be the Mr. Speech guy for my graduation tomorrow, and I have to have a functioning brain for it. Oh my gosh, Abo. Fucking good luck. That sounds awesome. You're graduating? Tomorrow? That's crazy. Well, let's fucking go. Yeah, take it easy, Abo. And I hope it goes well tomorrow. Enjoy graduating, I guess. Enjoy being free. Oh my gosh, now that I know you need Eye of Yellow to make the clarifying boluses, my ass is picking all of that up. All of it up. So very important to have. There's the other church. I'm up here for Sacred Tears, by the way, for those wondering. Another one. Baymore run? It's in Mama Castle. I guess I could get the Baymore. It's not a bad play. It could be good in this game. Oh fuck, you just made me realize I don't think the Claymore is gonna be in the game. Because unless you get to switch weapons, like unless you get to find weapons and switch them depending on your character, then you might not get the Claymore. Oh no! I'm never buying the game. It's over. Who fucking cares if we can't have the Claymore? Literally, who cares? That game is the best thing ever. Wait. That weapon is the best thing ever. The game hasn't come out yet. I can't say anything about the game. Other than that, it's going to be the best shit ever! Shay! I know it's going to be good. It has to be good. It's fucking FromSoft! I'm the biggest fucking FromSoft fangirl of all time. I swear to God. But I just... they're so cool. Okay, I'll stop fangirling. I'll chill. I'm I'm looking forward to seeing how the environments work with the better movement too. Because like the fact that your sprinting looks way more like video game hero like sprinting as opposed to like this is fine, but that, you know, Jesus Christ, this hat looks stupid. Sorry, I'm taking it off. But that looks like clown shit compared to like this sprinting. Like this shit here, that is superhero sprinting. That is like person on a damn mission. That is I'm running through this shit so quick sprinting. You know what I mean? Also, I just realized, did this guy have different armor on here? He has a cloak, he has those gauntlets, same hat. No, I think it's just that we're seeing him from the left side as opposed to the right you see here. Right? Also, what is this sword? I'm trying to get a good frame of it. It's like, I don't know, it looks a little bit pearlescent? Does that make sense? It looks a little bit shiny, double-edged. Kind of looks like the Storm Ruler. It's kind of funky because of the way the hilt, or the pommel, sorry, is sort of constructed, right? Like, that's so cool. It's a very cool looking weapon. What about the other weapons we got here? I mean, we already looked at the pile bunker. That halberd does look sexy, I gotta say. Yep, the Ash of War. Oh, yeah, she's got a fucking... I mean, it's just a dagger, but, I mean, come on. Normally, the things that makes daggers cool is the person using them, and how swag they look using it. And tell me she don't look a fucking badass. She actually does. And then we got the giant fucking axe. Not to be confused with the giant fucking halberd. Wait! No, look at this person. Hold on. Okay, so I haven't done enough of an analysis of this trailer yet to be able to say shit about it. Clearly, we've realized that. But hold on, this character has a bow. None of the other characters have a bow. And wait, this character calls the fucking spirit eagle to, like, fly on. So, if this character can call the bird to fly on, that means either this character is the eagle helmet character who can also call it, because I don't think we saw anyone else call it. Like, that is either this character with different gear, or it's a fifth character. And Onion was saying earlier that there's supposed to be 8? And if that's true, then, yo. The thing is, it just got announced, so I'm very skeptical about what I can actually believe. Like, what I actually know is going to happen is so impossible to parse. Because there's going to be so many people talking about so much shit on the internet. And until I actually go out and, like, look at it myself, then I'm just going to be, you know, equally as uninformed. But fucking I want to play. Oh my god. How does that not sound like the best thing ever? I literally made a video all about Necropolis, which is that pitch. It's a Souls-like roguelike. Or a Souls-like roguelite. I'm gonna keep calling it roguelite because that's what I'm used to. But, like, it's a Souls-like roguelite. That is the shit. That is such an amazing pitch for a game. That's why Necropolis is so good. The pitch for it is genius. They just failed on the execution end, like, pretty hard. And in the polish end. That's actually mainly what they fucked up. But yeah, it's like that concept is just so genius. And seeing the, you know, the fucking goats of Souls-like you know, creation want to take their stab at it makes me so happy. That's just like, that is the coolest shit. Okay, y'all, chill. I like how it gave me a heal, like I killed a horde, but they're still just everywhere. God, so much healing. I'm back up to full and full healing. God, easy game. I think the spirit angle can be summoned by all characters at specific spots since you see a small spirit tree thing when the archer calls it in. That's a good point. But also consider, well, okay, we don't have a really good shot of this time when they're doing it. Like this time right here. Because this is clearly not a gameplay shot. This is clearly just a cinematic shot. Person runs up. This is like maybe gameplay, but I mean the ground doesn't look very gameplay. It looks very this was animated. Sort of maybe using similar assets to animate it. But I see what you mean. Look, as this sort of frame fades out right here, look. Right here. A spirit tree fades in. Maybe that is how it works. So you could use this to cross the gap? Also, I don't see those, like, purple recesses in the ground going through this whole place. I'm really... I mean, you see the purple glowing light, you think gravity magic, right? You think Fallen Star Beasts, you think Radon, you think that type of shit. I wonder what sort of state the fucking Lands Between is in right now, you know? Also, wait! I finally recognize this place. This is in Limgrave, isn't it? Well, I know that we know that because of how it looks. But is that a castle or is that the Divine Tower? Oh, fuck, I can't tell. That might be just some random castle. I can't wait for somebody who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about to talk about this shit. So that I can go watch their shit, but everybody was like watching the Game Awards and then they're all probably going to sleep like a bunch of losers, which I would never do. Me, go to sleep, pshaw. Clearly you haven't met me. Just remembered you can't do that. Also, 110, bottom left, spirit jail. Oh, yeah. There was totally a spirit jail there. I definitely saw that shit. Death, yeah. Should we get the map of this place? Yeah, let's get the map of this place before I forget. And then we'll go get the other two Sacred Tears. Go say hi to my favorite merchant in the game. Not this guy. He's fine, but he's not. He's not the best. Oh my gosh. See, I'm very tired. This is probably going to be a shorter stream, by the way. Like, I just wanted to talk about this, like, really bad. I just wanted an excuse to fucking gush about the concept of a Souls-like roguelike, because it's genius. It is genius. We saw it with Acropolis, and the concept fucking worked. It worked so well, and then they just, you know, just couldn't execute. Not to shit on the devs of that game or anything. I wouldn't be surprised if there were, like, budget issues involved or whatever. It's a very common thing to happen in the gaming industry. But, like, FromSoft, let me tell you what. If there's anything that they are not lacking, it is budget. They have budget. They definitely have budget. You know? they'll be fine on that part, man. You know? They've also shown that they're not scared to delay a game to make it better. To make it more ready and prepared. Which, in the modern era, especially given how many games came out, like, too quick and half-baked, it's so good seeing a AAA company with that kind of mindset towards it, you know? With the mindset of, it will be done when it is done. You know? And when it will be done, it will be good. So, just wait. Yeah. I'm very appreciative of that. They just, you know. It's like they actually care. They actually care about making a good game and not just making money. Well, they're a company, so they care about making money at least a little. And by at least a little, I mean a lot. You know, that's how companies work. But at the very least, along the way, they're like, you know, let's keep our reputation up. Let's keep being good game developers and making good games. Because that's what the best game developers do. I'm trying to remember how the fuck you get back down there. Gonna be honest, I'm just gonna teleport. And then I guess I can go around that way, maybe? I don't have to drop down through this way, right? No, I don't think I do. I think I can just go around. Excuse me, I think I just go around the side here. In the meantime, for the next year, I'm going to use Risk of Rain to train for Night Rain. I don't know how much of Night Rain is going to be an FPS, or I guess a TPS in that case, but, you know, go for it. Also, I'll be right back. I'm going to finally get that water I promised myself. My ass is back. Did you miss me? Breezy saying, I gotta know, what's your preferred Elden Ring ending? I'm a Blessing of Despair enjoyer myself. Okay, this is gonna sound fucked up. Because, you know, there's a lot of endings in this game, and some of them I think the community like more than others. So, I'm gonna be absolutely transparent when I say, I've never beaten Elden Ring. like by the rules of the game, I don't think I've ever. I'm checking my achievements right now. Yup. Yeah. Yeah, I've never beaten Elden Ring. Technically. I've never actually gotten any of the endings. Not a single fucking one. It's just... eh? I don't want to end the game. I have so much fun playing it. Why would I end it, right? So... I don't have any personal experience with the endings. If I were to pick my favorite, it would probably be like... oh, what's fun? I don't know. Frenzied Flame goes kind of hard. Done it, though? How the fuck that whiff? BM. Game. BM. That has nothing in it. I was just thirsty. Oh, we got a Bloodstained Dagger? Wait, what? It has strength scaling! Yo, what? I got a crit weapon on a strength build already. Wow, huh? Yo, all right. I didn't know that was a thing. That's kind of perfect. The game literally heard I was playing. I was making a strength build and gave me a fucking dagger for it. Swag, dude. Don't mind if I do. Whew. Sorry, okay. I just did a lot of talking and a lot of, like, focusing on stuff, and I just got, like, 4 vials of blood drawn today, which doesn't sound like a lot for anybody who's donated blood in their life, but consider this is my first time ever getting blood work done, so I'm a little bit out of it right now. You'll have to excuse that. I'm just gonna take a second, breathe. Yeah, but Elden Ring endings. I mean, everyone wants to marry Ronnie. I don't blame them. Like, Ronnie's cute, and she seems cool. She seems to hate, like, you know, the Golden Order, and, you know, who doesn't? I'm all for tearing down that shit, right? So she's kind of based for that. But I'm also a little bit of a contrarian at heart, so I don't know if I could ever call it my favorite. Let's go! I can put on my favorite shield, not fat roll. Okay, sorry, that was just very important to me. Extremely important thing to know. Holy shit, that's a lot of goats. Wait, they're goats, right? Are you guys goats? Or are you technically sheep? Nah, sheep don't roll. Goats only roll. I don't know that, but... The cock. Okay, okay. That guy does have a crazy ending. It's insane how many endings there actually are for this game. Like, I remember hearing about Dark Souls 3 having, like, 3 endings, and I was like, whoa, it makes sense, because it's the 3rd one. But also I was like, damn, how the fuck do you get all those endings? Like, okay, well, technically it has 4, I guess, if you want to be technical. It has, the normal ending, where you just sacrifice yourself, continue the fire going. You can summon the Firekeeper. That's another one. You can summon the Firekeeper and then kill her, which is really BM, but you can do it. And then there's the Lord of Hollows ending. And Lord of Hollows is kind of dope. But that's not the point I'm being asked. It's about Elden Ring. And then Elden Ring comes out, and it has, like, 6 endings? Right? It has the standard ending. It has Frenzied Flame. It has Married to Ronnie. It has... the Dung Defender. Wrong guy. That's... Sorry, I got Silk Song in the brain. You know what I'm talking about, though. Oh, fuck. Who else? I'm just googling this. I don't need to. I don't need to pretend like I have the brain power to figure this shit out. This is what the internet is for. Elden Ring endings. 6 endings. Yeah, there's 6. Let's fucking go. Age of Fracture, Age of Duskborn, Age of Order, Blessing of Despair, Age of Stars, Lord of Frenzied Flame. Okay, I think the ones I talked about were Age of Order, Lord of Frenzied Flame, and Age of Stars. Blessing of Despair. Oh, that's the Dung Eaters quest. Okay, okay. Sorry, the Dung Defenders. I can't believe I said it correctly. Age of the Duskborn. Oh, that's when you do Fia's quest. Okay, that one's dope. That's probably the one I want to try getting, honestly. Wait, no. Is Age of Order the Gold Mask one? Oh, Age of Order is the Gold Mask one. Age of Fracture is the default one. Like, the one you get by not doing, like, anything interesting and being fucking boring as shit. Yeah, if I were to try to get one, honestly, I'd probably try to get the Fia one. Because that's the one of the bosses in this game that I've wanted to fight for the longest fucking time is the Lich Dragon fight that happens in Fia's questline. I've never fought that motherfucker before, and I really want to.
It's been a hell
Boss
of a
looks
night.
so cool. Anyways, this is the coolest guy of all time. This is the Isolated Merchant. He's my homie. He sells the Zweihander and the Lantern. That's all the more reasons you need to know to love this guy. You really don't need other reasons to love this guy. Like, that should be all you need to be convinced.
Have a safe.
He's just a chill guy with a chill vibe. And now that we've made it here, honestly, I'm gonna go back to Limgrave. I'm gonna go to Church of Ella just to upgrade my sword to like +3. We're gonna beat Morgoth's bitch ass to death.
May I have a word?
Oh, speaking of Ronnie, we were just
Kind
talking about you.
witch Rena.
Sorry, Rena, my bad, I
Don't
forgot.
tell of a tarnished
You're
hoof
under,
and a
you're
bounty
like
proper
you're under like a
spectres
stealthy
stand
sort of.
upon
You
little
got this is a
cut
stealth
the
mission.
call for.
You can't tell anybody your super secret
I
secret.
wasn't sure
That's super
Torrent's
secret.
former
The
master.
secret. Discharge, dearest. Lich Dragon Fortisax. That's its name, yeah.
'Tis a bell of course summon them. The spirits now it is that.
Thank you, Rena. Very cool.
Forgive mine intrusion, tarnished.
What the fuck do you want?
We shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between.
Fucking
How
cool.
long will it be?
Shut the fuck! I'm trying to do work over here! Oh my god. She's so clingy. Oh, come on. How many runes does that take? How many runes do I have? 636. Okay. I don't usually crush these. Because I don't like crushing the baby runes. Because they're so small. But I'll make an exception for this. Just because I want these to be upgraded. Because it makes dealing with Morgoth so much fucking easier. So much less of a headache.
You're a tar, but I can also that you're not then wine. I am Khan.
With the Howling of the Moosewood. Give me that
Sorry,
snap.
Don't try just
Sweet.
goodbye.
Alright, peace, homie. I can make it over this. Don't lie to me, game. There we go. Not that I needed to. I was just going to teleport up here anyways. But Lich Dragon Fortisax is dope boss. Shame he's kind of squishy, though. Okay, sorry. I didn't read the second half of your comment. Alas. I mean, can you blame the dude? If you're a Lich Dragon, you clearly don't have a lot of flesh on your bones, right? Oh, fuck. Yeah, my energy is going way down. Sorry, y'all. This might be a shorter stream. I still kind of want to play, though. I don't know if my brain can handle Elden Ring, because I need to think more when I do this, because I don't know where shit is. Yo, would y'all be down to watch Noita after this? I kind of want to just play Noita after this. Noita is my comfort game right now. Well, Dark Souls 3 is my real comfort game, like at all times, but Noita's like stupid and silly. It has a certain amount of whimsy to it that I really like. You down for that? Thank you, Anya. I appreciate the validation for my gamer picks. How much damage did you want to crit? No Miser Chord, but, you know, decent. That was a good roll. Bad parry. I'm parrying this. Crazy y'all thought that I wasn't. Right, I wanted to try the Lordsworn Greatsword to see if it actually did a decent amount on a crit, because it does actually have crit boost.
Well, thou art
Sorry, I was thirsty.
skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Tarnished.
Tarnished.
Sorry, I forgot you wait 8 years to say it because you think you're the shit. Spoilers, you're not. You're just shit. Common misconception. Stop it. Get some help. That was the worst parry of all time. That was the second worst parry of all time. And this is the best parry of all time. Told you. That was up there as well. 171. Oh, that does so much more. Holy fuck. It's crazy seeing what a greatsword with crit boost does. It's not every day you get one of those. It's actually kind of rare you get one of those, frankly. Like, I'm trying to think of an example of one in any game that isn't Elden Ring. Maybe the Flomberge had it? I don't think it did, though. I don't think it did. Hard to tell. Because my memory is shit, not because it's actually hard to tell. I could just Google it. That's not what I wanted to drink. Hey, thanks for waiting for me to grab the other thing that I actually wanted. You're so nice for that. Margit, dearest. Also, I forgot this wasn't Morgott. Damn, nice 180 throw. That didn't parry is fucking awful. I'm dead. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. We shall run this back. I wonder how they're going to incorporate Spirit Ashes into the game. You think they're going to have them in? Because that's one of the things, that's one of my biggest, I'm not going to say gripes with Elden Ring, because it's not a problem I have with Elden Ring. It's a problem I have with just how I play the game. I never feel like I want to use Spirit Ashes. Because even though the game is balanced around them, it just like feels like, I could do it without them, so I'll add the extra challenge for myself, you know? But it's an entire fucking mechanic they added in this game, and they added so fucking many of them, and it feels, I don't know, it feels wrong that I haven't tried it. It feels like I should try it. But trying it in a setting like that, I feel like would be a lot easier for my brain to, like, just, like, send. In a setting that's specifically designed for co-op. And specifically designed for all the bosses without any, like, PvP in mind, without any extraneous challenges in mind. I get that I'm the one putting the limitation on myself for the game like that. Like, that's just me. Right? Like, that's my fault for not just using it. But I don't know. I want to see if they're in there because I kind of want to try using them. Sounds like fun. Ow. You're just ow preemptively because you know something's gonna hurt. Speaking of gonna hurt, you know I had to do it to him type beat. I wouldn't mind having them in as long as it's optional. Like, I don't know, but like, what if they balance it around it specifically? And they kind of already balanced this game's bosses and shit around it specifically. So like, I think the real thing is just don't add Mimic Tier. Maybe make the Spirit Ashes a little stronger and just don't have Mimic Tier in. Because I understand that people like Mimic Tier. Like, I get it. And they're valid. You know, Mimic Tiers, it's fun. It's fun having, you know, Ditto the Pokemon become you and then fight alongside you. But it's also ridiculously fucking overpowered. Like, it's so overpowered. It's hilarious. I'm also happy this new game is essentially a boss rush mode with seamless co-op. Is it a boss rush? Like, is there not going to be areas with enemies in between? In a very, like, roguelike sort of style? I guess it's more boss rushy compared to, like, other games in the series, right?
Very well. Let my hand.
Unless you're speedrunning, in which case you can just run past everything and all these games turn into a boss rush. But that's definitely not the way they were, like, designed to be played. You know, you're not supposed to just skip from one boss to the other without having spent a single second or a single dollar on leveling up or increasing your power. Bow, bow, fight, power. Hey, Fia. What's up, dude? I actually don't have any smithing stones, so I will come back to it at a later date. And for now, I'm probably going to call it there for Elden Ring, just because my brain can't handle this game. I need to take a breather. Croc, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. I'm going to go pull up Noita. We can still talk about it, though, if people got stuff they want to talk about. Or, like, me specifically. Like, fuck, all I can think about now are Spirit Ashes. They're such a cool concept. I feel mad at myself for not trying them. I feel like I fell for, like, the toxic get good culture type shit. That is so fake. It's so not real. Like, yeah, okay, there are actual people on the internet who will actually make fun of you for it, but everyone knows those people are fucking idiots, and that they're stupid, and that you shouldn't care what they think. But me? Me? No. All those people's opinions are the most valuable thing in the world to me. That's a lie. But I certainly treat them that way a little bit. I just want to play the game, though. What the fuck is Dimit? Gonna be honest, I thought diminution was a modded thing. I've seen people use it before. I think it makes things small. Wait, I don't have mods on, right? Oh, no. Diminution. Oh, no, that's what gives you weakness. Okay. Okay, no. I know what diminution is now. I lied. I'm fully aware of what it is, and I don't know what it does, really. So I will leave it up here and try to get water instead. Yeah, all the people who finally wanted to be able to play Elden Ring without getting invaded, they finally got what they wanted. And me, I'm just pissed, because I wanted to invade them. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, no. I just spoke into reality, maybe the most horrifying thing of all time. What if this game is so good that nobody plays Elden Ring for the PvE anymore? And then there's going to be nobody to invade except gankers. Oh, God. That's not the world I want to live in. That would be so fucking awful. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I'm not. I think that's being a little dramatic. I bet there's going to be some people trying to talk about it like it's going to be like that. Is it really going to be like that, though? Personally, I kind of doubt it. I think that's a bit of a stretch. But, you know, if I wanted to make a dramatic YouTube video called Elden Ring is Dead, that's exactly what I'd talk about in it. Excuse me. But I've already talked plenty about my takes on invasions and why they're fun. Obviously, I like invading. A real shocker, I know. What's up, dude? No, get over here. Damn, we both suck at aiming. Actually, you know what? I think I've said everything I kind of wanted to say about it. I don't have anything else specifically in my mind. That my brain is going like, yes, you must say this about the new Elden Ring thing before it comes out. So if anything, I might just end stream there. Sorry for the Noita bait for all those who really wanted to see Noita. I'm just feeling so fucking tired. I don't think I can keep... I don't think I can keep going. Without getting, like, a real sleep sometime soon. Which I really should do. I did get, like, a little bit of sleep, but it wasn't, like, real sleep. It was, like, in and out of sleep sort of thing. I could use some actual genuine rest. So I'll probably take it easy. Thank everybody for tuning in, though. And for hearing all the shit I had to say. Which was, you know, I had a decent amount of fun stuff to say, I like to think. Is that not going to blow up? Huh. Well, I feel like I've been lied to. Anyways, yeah. I will catch y'all later. And I'll probably go to sleep. Bye-bye! Wait, hold on. One other person said something. Oh, I know. It was Onion again. Looking at the Japanese site, it says the location is called Rimbeld. And the game takes place 3 days. It takes place in 3 days with the King of Night. And on the third night, also have a good night. It's okay. Sorry, you're in the middle of typing a message. If you send in the Discord, I'll see it, though. And I'll probably respond. Yeah, sorry. This is very unprofessional streamer of me. I'm just so fucking out of it. I should have done a short stream anyways, but yeah, that was good shit. Peace, y'all. Bye bye, Croc.